In the last lecture, you have learned how dynamic arrays are stored in the storage. In this lecture, we'll continue with practical stuff. So let's start. Let's navigate to faucet contract.sol and let's create here a new function which will be responsible for withdrawing some funds. So far we have here only add funds, so we can fund the contract, but naturally we should also have a function to withdraw some funds from the contract. Okay, so under add funds, let's create here a new function. Let's call it withdraw. Withdraw brackets, let's write it as external. Perfect. Okay, so withdraw external function. What we want to specify here is a withdraw amount, so how much money we want to withdraw from the contract. So let's specify here uint withdraw amount. Withdraw amount, and we can withdraw money like this. We'll access here message sender. This is address of message sender, right? And we can use here function transfer like this. This will not work because we need to wrap message sender into payable. Okay, so simply we'll access here payable. Okay, this is globally accessible in all of the functions here, this payable keyword. You will wrap a message sender in the payable, and on this structure you can call hourly transfer. And in a transfer function, you will just specify how much amount of ether you want to withdraw, or how much money of ether you want to transfer. Okay, so here this is simply a withdraw amount like this. Okay, so payable, message sender, transfer, withdraw amount, perfect. Of course, there should be some checks here. First check should be the withdraw amount. Okay, so we don't want to allow to withdraw all of the funds from the contract, but we would like to provide here some limit. Let's say maximum of withdraw amount will be 1 ether for the beginning. And also, we cannot withdraw money we don't have in a contract. So if a contract has zero balance, we cannot withdraw anything here. So this should result into error. Okay, first let's start with the if statement here, and we'll be checking if the withdraw amount that the user is specifying is less than 1 ether. Okay, so I'll write here if a withdraw amount is less than some amount, we need to get here amount of ether in a way. So let me copy it from somewhere. So way to ether. Okay, and let's say maximum will allow 1 for now. Okay, 1 ether, so let's copy it. And we'll specify if a withdraw amount is less than this amount of 1 ether, only then we can transfer the money. All right, so that's the withdraw function. Okay, so now we are going to test it. Let's save it. Let's go back to terminal. Let's remigrate. So truffle migrate dash reset. And while this is resetting, let's get back here and let's write here comments to add here some funds. So currently we are adding not enough amount of the funds to withdraw. So let's add here to ether. Okay, so back to browser, specify here 1 ether, copy the value away. All right, let's provide here 2 ether. Perfect. Now let's specify here a withdraw function. So that's the funding, so that's the getters, and let's specify here withdraw. So instance dot withdraw. All right, and here you need to specify as the first value amount of the ether you want to withdraw. Okay, so it will be amount. So whenever you're specifying parameters, you'll specify them first. That should be in quotation signs. Let's paste it here. I'll specify here 1 ether, or actually this will not work because we are writing here if statement. It should be less than 1 ether. So when I will provide exactly 1 ether, this will not run. I'll specify here 0.5 ether. Okay. Let's specify here 0.5. Perfect. Let's copy. Okay, that's the 0.5 ether, and now comma, and now you need to specify from which account. All right, so from accounts 1. Let's say first account will be withdrawing ether, and the value we don't need to specify, of course, because value will specify only when you are sending ether to the smart contract, and when the function is payable. Okay, such as add funds. So function has to be payable in order to provide a value. So just like this, let's save it. Back to terminal. Okay, this has been remigrated. Let's run here Truffle console, and now we'll do the same stuff as before. We'll create an instance, we'll add funds, copy this line, instance, let's add here funds. Let's verify it, so back to Ganache. Okay, I already have here my old contract. I need to go back, contracts, faucet to Ether, perfect. And now let's notice accounts. I will be withdrawing with the account 2. I have currently 89.56, so when I will withdraw 0.5, I should have here 90 balance. And the contract should have 0.5 less. Okay, let's do it. Let's copy this line for a withdraw. Copy it back to terminal. Let's paste it here. So withdraw 0.5 Ether from account 0 will go transaction. So press enter. It's successful. Let's notice now accounts. Accounts, you can see the account 1 has a 90 Ether balance, and the contract should have 0.5 less exactly. So balance of this smart contract is now 0.5. So everything is working correctly. All right, guys, so we will leave it here. Any questions, ask them. In the next lecture, we'll continue, and I will show you how you can throw the errors. Because, yeah, before we'll finish, let's try to withdraw amount. Let's say, let me go back. We can say here. Let me withdraw amount of 5 Ether. I will just add here 1 0 in the end. This should be 5 Ether. You can see I'll press enter. The transaction went successful. Nothing happened. But I shouldn't have any additional Ether because I am writing here if statement that I should only allow 1 Ether less. Okay, so only smaller values than 1 Ether, and I just ask for 5 Ether. So when I will go to Ganache and I will go back to transactions and the contracts, you will see my contract will still have a 1.5 and my user will still have 90. Nothing changed because this if statement simply blocked the execution of this function here, so we didn't send any Ether. We just skipped over if statement and we terminated and we have returned from the function. Okay, but I would like to warn the user that the user cannot withdraw more than 1 Ether, so some message. Okay, but we will handle it in the next lecture, guys. So I hope to see you there. Cheers.